group of people can actually be like judged on those bases. So I think like, yeah, more than like them being connected, I think they're like one and the same thing.
Yeah.
The arts and culture.
No, yeah, I
It's-
think I
yeah.
100% agree with that. Like, you know what I mean? Think about reggae music.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
people literally just like, I know a lot of people who their only idea of what the Caribbean is, obviously I come from a
Is
small
is
town.
reggae? No,
just, like,
it's
reggae
yeah,
music,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
they just have this idea of loads of rastas sitting around
Which,
smoking.
to be honest
free
though,
love.
to be honest though, like to them, they know that's an important part of their culture,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
but
of
it's
course.
not an exclusive. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not like the only part of their culture.
Yeah.
But that's a perfect example of
Yeah.
like the association between music and like a cultural group or a culture.
Yeah, come on,
It's-
so powerful.
It can be really powerful because music transcends like borders and class and like social groups and everything. It's like people can know of music and know of nothing of what's behind it.
Yeah.
And like that's their idea of culture.
Yeah.
So it's all perspective, but yeah,
yeah,
I
I
think
think
they're one and the same.
In that as well, like I think it is probably a great way to like educate. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people learn about
Definitely.
stuff through music before they
Definitely.
even like. I feel like I learned about a lot of things and a lot of problems and issues and I don't know important things through music before I ever got taught them all, and I've still never been taught them in school or university or
It's
whatever.
crazy.
Like,
So much of music is storytelling, right?
yeah.
Like people talking about their roots and talking
It's
about
first-hand stories. And
yeah.
history.
I think that's some of the best music.
Yeah. Okay, just going back to like what you're doing in your life with music. So you studied maths.
Yeah. I studied. I have
So-
nothing to do with music at all.
So can you just like tell me the story again of like how you came from maths to doing what you're doing right now?
Yeah. So it's actually mad when I think about it. It's so far from like. Basically, I grew up in like a first generation immigrant like household, right? Bless my parents, I love them so much. But my parents, they put education number one, and they looked at the arts as like things you enjoy outside of education, but it shouldn't be your primary like focus. Do you know what I mean? So when I was younger, playing instruments and doing whatever, like my parents always encouraged me, like it's really good, like you know, but you have like a traditionally like academic subject, and then you know you do that out on the outside. So that was my mentality all the way through to uni. I was good at the sciences and maths in school, and then like went to do that at uni, and yeah, like I suppose a lot of it was to appease my parents, and I'm glad I've grown out of that now. But graduated from uni, and then went to work very like, I don't know, typical, basically what would make my parents happy again, like corporate professional services like finance, consulting, all of that, like just soul sucking work, yeah. Because always felt like a creative stuck in that box, but I could still do it. I just got on with it, and it was money, and like I was really money driven before as well. And then COVID came, and COVID just flipped my perspective on everything, because it was the first time where the whole world stopped, and I had so much time to think about everything. And I thought, like, what am I doing in this job? Once you took all the fluffy bits away from it, all the perks and all that, and I was sitting at a desk at home doing my job, then I was like, I hate this. And I asked myself, what do I love? That's a constant, it's music. So then I just like, I can't swear. And I was just like, nah, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm gonna just chase music. And yeah, that's what I did. And then I quit my job. I was unemployed for like so long because I was at home, so I had the comfort of like my parents supporting me, and I told them about what I wanted to do, and they were like, no, we support you, like you worked up until this point, do what makes you happy. I was like, cool, quit my job with nothing to go to. Was unemployed for like 5 months. And then I managed to land this job at Universal. And then things like just started to like snowball after that in terms of people I met in industry, and like from the events I was going to and all of that. And yeah, like I still see it as I've just started my journey.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
You really have. Like
I've just started my journey, but I'm really excited. Like
you're already doing so much. Like
I'm
excited for
I'm
you.
actually really proud of myself, how much I've done in the time from when I first said like I'm gonna do this to now like doing it. But I know that I'm such a baby in it still, and I'm just trying to learn from everyone. So cool.
So
Like
what's
that.
your like ultimate goal? Like, what's your, well, not ultimate goal, but like so far, what's your short-term goal? Like, where do you want to be?
Yeah, so I have like a few kind of aspirations. One is what my day job is. I want to like try and work towards being an A&R in a label, which is basically artists and repertoire. They're the people in a label who not only help find new talent to sign for the label, so like up and coming artists and all of that, but also, which is like what I'm trying to do, like outside of that, but they also like develop the artists on the current roster, develop their sound, pair artists with producers and other collaborators and all of that. So I think it'll just be perfect for me, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do in my day job. Outside of that, I'm trying to manage artists. I want to have a management company maybe one day, maybe a label, I don't know. And yeah, like, just be around music, be around like people making music, be around like-minded people. And then also, I also want to be a session musician as well. So like playing, supporting artists and recording. Yeah, like I suppose I want to just be involved. I want to be involved in everything. I'm gonna try it all, yeah, and then maybe one of them will work really well, and then I'll just go with that.
I love that. Anything but music.
Literally, I'm a fiend.
I can relate. So one last question: what would your life be without music?
That's literally where we started, wasn't it? That's mad. Because I think about this a lot. I think like, who would I be?
You already answered it,
yeah. I think like, who would I be? Where would I be? What would I be doing? I think my life would be a life in black and white without colour. Genuinely. Like, music, mate, even when I'm doing the laundry, even when I'm doing any household tasks, I need music to do it. Do you know what I mean? I can never be in silence. I always have to have music on, or like have to, yeah. But then like outside of like that kind of, I suppose, trivial side of it, on the deeper level, you know how we're talking about mental health and like leaning on music and music being a catalyst for like so many things. I've met so many people through music. Some of my closest friends, we have the connection we have because of music.
Yeah.
So if you take music out of my life, you're taking like all those connections, you're taking like a comfort, you're taking like a means to express myself musically. Like, yeah, like
taking the life out of the life.
Literally, I've just got my family left. You take music away, man. My family and my friends, yeah. Yeah, I would say music would be, without my life without music is my life without colour. And like, yeah.
Good.
I couldn't put it
Summarising
better.
statement.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.
Absolutely lovely.